cycle of global economic growth is turning for the better. Many of the steps we have taken to address our domestic constraints are coming into play. India's own growth momentum will revive. However, 3 points which I would like to make. First, I'm concerned that we have not been as successful as we need to be in generating employment in the manufacturing sector. This is an aspect of performance which we are working hard to correct. We need a much stronger effort to support of small and medium enterprises, which can be a major source of good quality employment. Our manufacturing strategy gives high priority to this objective for the future. Few months' time after the general election, I will hand the baton over to a new Prime Minister. I hope it will be a UPA chosen Prime Minister, and our party will work to that end in the campaign for the general election. I am confident that the new generation of our leaders will also guide this great nation successfully through the uncharted and uncertain waters of global change. As far as the charges of corruption are concerned, most of these charges relate to the period of UPA 1. The coal block allocations as well as the 2G spectrum allocation, they were both in the era of the UPA 1. We went to the electorate on the basis of our performance in that period, and the people of India reentrusted. The people of India gave us the mandate to govern for another 5 years. So whether these issues which have been raised from time to time by the media, sometimes by the CAG, sometimes by court, one must never forget that they belong to a period which was not the period of UPA 2, but period relating to previous 5 years, and the people of India entrusted us with new responsibilities, knowing full well. So the people of India do not seem to have paid heed to all these charges of corruption which are levied against me or for my party. I have indicated in my opening remarks that I am not going to be a candidate for the Prime Ministership if the UPA were to come back into power. Rahul Gandhi has outstanding credentials to be nominated as the presidential candidate, and I hope our party will take that decision at an appropriate time. I've never felt like resigning at any time. I've enjoyed doing my work. I have tried to do my work with all honesty, with all sense of integrity, without regard for fear or favor. We'll be honest enough to say that it could be that the price rise was a factor in the people turning against the Congress party, and I have explained the reasons why price rise took place, for reasons beyond our control, because international commodity prices were rising, because international energy prices were rising, and these were the factors which made it difficult for us to control prices as effectively as we could have done. जब भी ज़रूरत पड़ी है पार्टी फोरम में मैं ज़रूर बोलता रहा हूँ और आगे भी बोलता रहूँगा. I have full confidence that the next Prime Minister will be from the UPA coalition, and that without discussing the merits of Mr. Narendra Modi, I sincerely believe that it would be disastrous for the country to have Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister. Do not believe that I have been a weak Prime Minister. That is for the historians to judge. And the BJP and its associates may say whatever they like. But if by strong Prime Minister you mean that you preside over the mass massacre of innocent citizens in the streets of Ahmedabad, that is the measure of strength. I do not believe that sort of strength this country needs, least of all in its Prime Minister. The Congress party president or the vice president, if they have any views, they ought to be reflected in the thinking of the government to the extent that it is possible. And I think it is not a disadvantage or a drawback in the system that we have operated. The fact that Mrs. Gandhi, or for that matter Rahul Gandhi, were there to back the government up is something which has enabled us to deal with many difficult moments in these 9.5 years. There were, of course, times when they differed from what the government had done. The government reconsidered those issues, and I don't think this is wrong or a disadvantage to make corrections if the party leadership feels that such corrections were required in the national interest. I sincerely believe that what Mr. Narendra Modi is saying is not going to materialize.